Hey guys, today I'm going to try to show you how to perform the ACC, the adaptive cruise control radar adjustment. How to do it yourself, how to perform it without some specialized tools, and you don't need to visit your dealers to do it, hopefully, and you can do it yourself in your driveway, and this will save you a couple $100. I believe, because if you go to dealers, they will charge you about 400 or 500 if you need calibration on one of your radars. And in fact, there are two radars in this car. This is the master one, the right one, and this is the slave one, left one. So for both of them, it might get higher, even $1,000 maybe. Okay, so little bit of backstory. You need to calibrate your radar if it's not facing the right way. This can be caused if for some reason you had to take off the bumper and you refitted it. Maybe there's something with the wheel alignment and the car is crooked, and maybe you had a collision or you had a lot of snow over here, which changed the direction in which this radar is facing. Okay, so this car had service at the engine, and it was required to remove the bumper, and after refitting the bumper we had some errors with the ACC over here. So with OBD11 we first got this error. It was a missing parametrization, and this is caused by the radar to be disconnected for too long. It just assumes it's installed in a different car, and you need to tell it with parametrization, which you cannot perform with OBD11, that it's installed in this kind of bumper, because in Audi S6 A6 on this platform there's the same radar for standard bumper, S-line bumper, S bumper, and RS bumper. So you need to tell it that it's installed in this specific bumper type. Okay, next there was an error about restricted view, and this radar module over here was actually not fitted properly, and it was hanging like this over bumps. It was directed upwards, and the view was restricted by the bumper itself. So we fitted it properly, cleared the fault, and everything was okay for about 200 or 300 kilometers. And after that we got this error, misalignment error, and this is the most important one right now, because it means that the radar is pointing in the wrong direction and we need to adjust it. As I said, there are two radars, and this is the master one. Address is module number 13, and this is the slave one, address 8B, if I recall correctly. And this one has a fault stored in it, saying that it's misaligned, and this one has a communication error, which basically means that there's something wrong with this one, so this one will not work as well. Okay, so over here you can see that there are two adjustment screws over here, and through this hole there's a second one over there. This regulates it up and down, and this left and right. You most likely need to adjust only this one. And when you go to live data of this module, or this module, if you have a misalignment error on this side, you can see what's the misalignment angle. So in this case it's minus 1.3 and something, which means, if I'm correct, when you are standing like this facing the front, if the value is below zero, minus, it's too much to the right. Same goes for the left side. If the misalignment angle is minus something, it's too much to the right. So you need to bring it back to the left, and here as well back to the left. Okay, so with that knowledge we can just use a white marker to mark this alignment screw, so there's no confusion, and use a 3.5 millimeter socket to adjust this adjustment screw about, I don't know, half a turn. Then we will clear the fault code, take it for a test drive, and we will check if that helps. Okay, so I've adjusted the screw, the adjustment screw, and right now we can use OBD11 to connect with the module 13, enter security access code, and go to basic settings to reset the alignment angle. Fault cleared, and right now I'm in live data and misalignment angle is at 0, so we need to take it for a quick test drive, and let's check the live data how this changes, if it's within the toleration or will it go outside of the toleration, and we need to adjust it a little bit more. Right now it's working correctly, but still we need to make a couple hundred kilometers just to be sure, and in a few minutes when I'm back at my office I will check what's the new misalignment angle calculated by the radar, and we will see how the value changed by the small adjustment that we've made. And we are back, so let's check the live data, and the new misalignment angle is minus 0.53, so it's within the toleration, but still we could adjust it a little bit more, and the fast algorithm is close to the 0.8, but still within the range. So I believe we will turn the adjustment screw a little bit more clockwise, just to make sure that this will go closer to perfect alignment, to 0. Okay, so with the additional half a turn, so in total we have one full turn of the adjustment screw, we are at minus 0.55 degrees of misalignment angle, which is within the range, and the fast algorithm is showing minus 0.74. And the more you drive your car, the more precise this readout will be, because the radar is constantly calculating the misalignment angle, looking for a possible fault. And if you make another, let's say, 100 kilometers, I've made about 30, and it was a city drive, no high speeds. After those 100 kilometers, you can check again and make the adjustment a little bit more precise, just to bring this value as close to 0 as possible. And that's it for today. I hope that this tutorial helped you. I hope you fixed your car and saved some money. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up, and also check my other tutorials about Volkswagen, Audi, Seat, Skoda cars. And that's it. See you soon.